Hello there, welcome back to my channel Juella, or if you're new here then welcome to my channel. And oh my goodness, if you're new here and it's the first time you've seen me, I don't normally look like this. I've normally got a little bit of makeup on, but as you can tell by the title of this video, it's all about skincare. So this is just my typical morning skincare regime. I don't do it every single morning, but when I've got the time to do it and I'm feeling up to it, this is what I tend to do on a morning. I say morning, it's bank holiday Monday at 3 PM. So really I should be doing my evening skincare, but you've seen us do that quite a few times now. So I thought I'd somehow try to incorporate a morning skincare regime for you. This has been requested once or twice now, so what better time to do it than bank holiday Monday? And as you can tell, it's titled, I love a good serum. And today's serum I'm going to try out is one that I've never used, so it's first time try out. First impressions, we'll see what we think. Fingers crossed I don't get an allergic reaction. Anyway, so yeah, I've grabbed myself a cup of tea, but it's probably starting to go cold. I made it about 10 minutes ago and started to eat a bit of an Easter egg. And then I said to myself, no Julie, put the Easter egg down. Go and get your video done, girl. So I left the Easter egg downstairs, but I brought my cup of tea up, so cheers ladies and gents. I always forget to say and gents, and I shouldn't really, because that's not very inclusive, is it? But I think it's predominantly women who watch my channel. Anyway, so yeah, let's just get started. Sometimes I do use the microfiber cloths for my cleansing, particularly if I put some kind of exfoliator on my face or a double cleanse, like as in a cleansing balm, then I do tend to use these. Or if I've had a lot of makeup on and I don't mind, you know, getting these absolutely stinking, then I do tend to use them to take my makeup off. But seeing as I've got quite a clean face, I'm just going to use cotton pads today, if you don't mind. I know it's not the best for the environment, but I use the really uber thin ones. They're as thin as paper. So I am going to use a couple of these today, so please forgive us for that. Anyway, so the first thing I tend to do, truthfully, I tend to put a bit of lip balm on. The one I'm going to use today is by Kinda Beauty. We got this in Glossy Box last month or the month before. And it's not blue, it's one of those pH balance ones. So it adapts to the colour of your pH within your lips. So let's just give it a go. I have had it on before. I've been wearing this all week. It just goes like a nice pinky shade. It's really nice. It's really moisturising as well. Honestly, I think it's beautiful and I love the packaging on it. It's so super cute. So that's the first thing that I tend to do. Then we've got some micellar water. I live and breathe micellar water. I get through a lot of it. This one's in my 22 for 22 Panam project and I'm over halfway through it, so thumbs up, I'm doing quite well. This is the Monya Skin micellar water. It's got a bit of a crazy price tag. It's got, I think it's about £20, maybe more. But to be honest, I prefer the Garnier Skin Active one. Couple of quid, does the job, absolutely spot on. But I'm going to use this seeing as I'm actually busy trying to pan it. So I've got my cotton pad and it's a spray bottle. If it's a tippy one, it's either or, makes no difference to me. So I tend to do between 8 and 12 squirts on a cotton pad. Yes, I know it's OCD. Let's go. I think I did 9 or 10 squirts there. So I've saturated the cotton pad and I just start at my nose area. I'm not going to tell you how to use micellar water, I'm pretty sure we all know. Just clean your face with it and oh my goodness, I can see a bit of leftover makeup on there. That's not good. Not good. I didn't do a very good job taking it off last night. But it was a Sunday, it's forgivable. So I use it all over my face and over the eyelids as well because it is safe to use there. I haven't got any mascara on, so that's alright. But even though this is a skincare video, I am just going to show you, if I've got time, what kind of makeup products I would very quickly use, just so that I've got a little bit of colour to my face and a little bit of mascara and lippy on. I will show you typically what I would use. So that is the micellar water. That is absolutely minging. I did my skincare last night. That is minging, but I didn't do a very good job of it. So I'm going to go over for a second time. Now sometimes I do that in general, so it's not something out of the ordinary for me. I do sometimes do this twice. But also that's what a toner's for. When you use a toner, It just picks up that excess dirt and muck that's on your face, and it also helps balance out the pH level on your skin, ready for its serum or its moisturiser or whatever you use, you know. So that's the micellar water, done and dusted. That one's not as dirty, that's not as bad. Still, they're definitely going in the bin obviously because I've used them. So the next thing I would do, just give my face a little waft, give it a little wafty. By the way, I've got some really cool upcoming videos, I really have. I'm not just saying that to kind of keep you tuned. I have got a really fun collab coming up with my friend Kat, who her channel is Wing It with Minxie. Yeah, I'm not going to say too much about it other than it's going to be a really fun one, and I'm really looking forward to doing it. We've been chatting about it now for the last couple of days, and hopefully we're going to get that up in the next week or two. But yeah, I'm still yet to do it. I haven't done it yet. Anyway, toner time. Elemis Apricot Soothing Toner. I got this in a Look Fantastic box literally just a couple of weeks ago, not long ago at all, but I did already have one, so this is the one that I've had for a while, and I do have another one, so yeah, I've got a couple of these. In fact, I think I've even got another one somewhere. But anyway, so Elemis Apricot Soothing Toner, really lovely smelling toner. I just give it a shake onto a cotton pad. I'm not skimping with it. I do use quite a lot of toner because, like I say, it just helps kind of correct the pH balance in your skin, ready for like prepping it for moisturisers and stuff, you know. But not only that, I like my skin to feel clean. Now, some beauticians will tell you when you kind of, you know, do your skincare, never pull downwards, but it's very difficult when you do your own skincare to do this all the time in an upward motion, just because it's obviously better for your skin, not to encourage wrinkles and droopiness and the dreaded lines that I'm starting to get here, seeing as I'm at the end of my 30s and I need a Joker facelift. But no, seriously, it's very difficult when you do your own skincare to manage to put everything in an upward motion. So truthfully, this is just what I do. You'll see which motions I use. I do try to go up, but very often it's side to side, which is what I personally recommend. Doesn't make us right or wrong, it's just what I think works for me, you know. And then obviously really get into the crevice around your nose, especially if you're using a toner that's like a purifying one, a clarifying, purifying, detox one, just to help get that area nice and clean. To be honest, this is still coming off a little bit dirty, but it is what it is. I'll be doing my skincare in about another 4 or 5 hours from now, so my skin should be nice and clean by bedtime tonight. Yeah, can I believe I'm 8 minutes in and all I've done is cleansed and toned. So now give my face another little waft. Sometimes I use my little doll beauty mirror just to give it a little waft. Watch the mirror come flying out. Hopefully not, although that would be a good one for the blooper show, wouldn't it? But you know me, I tend to leave me bloopers in. So let's have another sip of tea. By the way, I hope everyone's had a really nice Easter weekend this weekend. I haven't been up to much really, just the usual chasing my tail around the house. So what do I do next? I've got some serum. I've not tried this one, but we've got this in the Look Fantastic box. This is by Decote Liposome Advanced Repair Serum. I've got 2 of these because I've got 2 boxes, as some of you'll know if you watch my Look Fantastic. I got dipped in for a second box because some of the items were just looking so cute, and I got a really good deal for a free mystery box as well. So anyway, this is the serum. I've not tried it, but the packaging's really bougie. It's like a dark purple. It's beautiful looking. I tried it on my hand and it did feel quite nice. So wish us luck, guys. Hopefully I don't get an allergic reaction. So I've put about 3 pumps on my hand there. It's like a cloudy coloured serum. So let's have a go. I always pop it on the nose and the chin first, then onto the cheeks, then onto the forehead, and back to the cheeks with any remainder. So I've got it dotted around my face. Let's just begin to work that into the skin. I've probably put far too much on, to be honest. You see, that's my trouble when I do skincare. Because I don't always wear makeup every day, I overdo it with the amount of skincare stuff that I use, like the amount of the product, and I probably put far too much on. but you can bring it down into your neck as well if you have used too much, because I do use far too much. But yeah, you can also just rub it into your hands and then pop back onto your face. So yeah, I don't know if you can use this on your eyelid area, but I'm going to use it around the eyebrow area, but not directly onto the lids, just in case. I mean, if I had an allergic reaction, that wouldn't really be very nice on the eyelids, would it? Now that feels okay. It feels like it is starting to absorb. It feels a tad greasy, I'm not gonna lie. It does feel a tad oily, but not in a nasty way. So yeah, it feels a cross between a serum and a facial oil. Don't ask us how, but that's just what it feels like. But it's probably because I've used far too much, and the lighting in here is making me look like I've got rosacea, but actually I'm just quite hot, guys. Plus, whenever I'm doing my skincare, my face does go a little bit red, obviously because I'm rubbing the skin and I'm getting everything going, the blood and the circulation within my skin on my face. So I've got my serum on. It seems okay. Time will tell in the next couple of hours as to what I think of that. Initial first kind of impression is it's a little bit tacky, but it's soaking in. It is absorbing, but I think it's probably going to take about 20 minutes to fully absorb, if not longer. That's certainly how it feels. But it doesn't feel wet, it just feels a little bit tacky. But if you've tried that, let me know your thoughts on it and how it reacted with your skin. I'm pleased to say I haven't had an instant allergic reaction. So that is my serum. I love a good serum. So after a serum, basically we've done the micellar water, we've toned, we've serumed, then I would use a moisturiser. Now at the minute, truthfully, I've been using this little Comfort Zone, the Hydra Memory Cream Gel, which I really like. So I should probably keep using it really, but I'm going to use one that I want to use today, which is the Clinique Moisture Surge. I really like this stuff. It's honestly, it's beautiful. I absolutely love it. I've been using it on and off for years. So I put a blob on the back of my hand. Again, probably far too much, but I can just distribute it on my face as I see fit. So hopefully I won't use far too much. But knowing me, I'll probably use far too much. A little bit goes a long way with this stuff as well. But you cannot go wrong with this stuff. It's lovely. It literally feels like a primer on your face as well. So sometimes when you use it, you don't always need to use a primer. That's one little hack, a little skincare makeup hack for you, is that the Moisture Surge works really well as a primer as well as a moisturiser. But also apparently you can use it on top of makeup. I have never tested that theory. I mean, I've always got this image of it ending up looking really patchy, but apparently you really can use it on top of your makeup. So yeah, I don't think I'll be doing that in a hurry though, but I do like it as just a really nice quench, like a thirst quencher for your skin. It's like a nice glass of water for your skin, and it feels so silky and soft and smooth. So I'll just work that down into my neck a little bit as well. My hands feel lovely and silky now. They've got serum on, they've got Moisture Surge on by Clinique. My hands feel lovely, sat here rubbing them as if it's hand cream. So that is basically most of my skincare done. That's generally what I would use, those sort of 4 products. They're my staple. So micellar water, toner, serum and moisturiser. Those 4 things are my staples. However, when I remember, eye cream. I'm definitely at an age where I really need to keep using eye cream. This one's by Verso. I think it's quite an expensive one. I got it in a beauty box. I'm just trying to get it used. I have got a couple on the go at the moment. So yeah, I basically came across this the other day and thought I really better start using it because I hadn't used it. So I pop it on my fingers, then I just dab it on the under eye contour area, and then the same with the other eye. And then just work it into the skin just by dabbing it. Yeah, I hope I don't look like I'm being rude with my fingers here to you. It's just, sometimes I would use the ring finger as well, because that tends to be a little bit easier. And just work it into the skin. And then also around the brow area. But I don't actually rub it on my eyelids as such. Just into the area where you would be prone to get crow's feet and wrinkles. Obviously I'm trying to keep the 40 plus wrinkles at bay. Trying being the operative word. Although wrinkle wise I'm not too bad. I've got deep set frown lines, but hey ho, that's genetics. Bad genetics, but hey ho. Other than that, I haven't actually got wrinkles particularly, so I'm not doing too bad for having wrinkle-free skin. So that is basically all of my skincare. I use different things sometimes, but like I say, this is just the stuff that I've got in front of us, and I wanted to incorporate trying this new serum to let you know what I thought. And my skin feels quite nice so far, but still a little bit tacky. Still a little bit tacky, and as you can tell, it's actually still a little bit shiny. So I'm just going to have another slurp of my tea because I can feel my voice about to go. Oh, my tea's gone cold. It doesn't taste too bad because there's no milk in. Cannot stand milk in my tea. That's a little fact for you about us. Yeah, I don't like milk in my tea. Ugh, I'm not really a big milk fan unless it's in hot chocolate or coffee. Anyway, what else was I going to mention? If you've got any requests for any vlogs, please just pop them in the comments. I don't bite, honestly, I don't bite. So yeah, if you've got any requests, please just pop them in the comments, because I do try to get around to, you know, fulfilling the requests if I can. What else was I going to mention? Do you fancy us doing any kind of cooking vlogs? I know that I started doing them about a year or two ago, but I think I only did one or two. But is anybody interested in any type of cooking, lifestyle type vlogs? If you are, pop it in the comments and let me know. It just helps me give you the kind of content that you might want to see on my channel. You know what I'm like though, my right little chatterbox. Once I start talking, I cannot shut up. You can imagine what I'm like if I'm sitting having a coffee with a friend. Poor friend sometimes doesn't get a word in edgeways unless I, you know, tell myself to shut up. Anyway, yeah. What else was I going to mention? Anyway, as I'm thinking about what else I was going to mention, eyelash curlers. This is something I use every single day, whether I put makeup on or not. I forever curl my eyelashes because they're poker straight. Honest to God, they are literally poker straight. Anything that I can get to curl them. If anybody has any recommendations or any advice, let me know. So far over the years I must have tried about 50 mascaras over my lifetime, if not more. There's only literally 2 mascaras that curl my eyelashes. One of them was the Sport FX Stamina Mascara, which is obviously discontinued now, one of my old favourites. That worked. And there was another one. I think it was one by, I want to say L'Oreal Extreme Paradise. I think that's what it was called, Ecstatic Paradise or Extreme Paradise. I think it was Paradise Ecstatic. Anyway, so yeah, they're the only things that curl my eyelashes. Honestly, it's absolute murder trying to get them curled. One of my friends said that Chanel mascara, the Inimitable, was really good for it because it curls her eyelashes. So I thought, fantastic, I'm going to give that a go. So at Christmas I treated myself to one, and I'm not being funny ladies or gents, whoever's watching this, but it was absolute cack. I paid £30 for a Chanel mascara, which is actually, it's in front of us, if I can get it out because it's just hidden behind some moisturiser. I paid £30 for this Chanel mascara. I've used it twice. I gave it a bit of a go and it did not curl my eyelashes. It didn't even look like I had mascara on. I was so disappointed in it. So it just goes to show, horses for courses, we're all different. However, mascara, this one is by Essence and I got this in the Feel Unique Beauty bag. You can pick them up on eBay for like £2.99, and Essence is a very affordable brand. I don't like a lot of their makeup, to be honest. I've tried it in the past years ago. I never used to be a fan of it, but I haven't tried it since. But this mascara, spot on, absolutely spot on. It's not my favourite, but it's spot on. It's fine for what I do. Just realised I've got a bit of black stuff. Had a bit of black fluff under my eye. You could have told us. Anyway, so I'm just going to pop a little bit of mascara on. I'm not really doing much for the rest of the day, but I don't know about anybody else, but I just feel more alive and more awake and more with it if I've got just a little bit of makeup on. Like, I don't need to have loads of makeup on, but a couple of flicks of mascara, a few lashings of lipstick, and I'm good to go. And preferably a little flick wing of mascara there. Preferably a little flick of eyeliner as well. and I'm happy. Job's a good one. And also my eyebrows. I do like to keep my eyebrows nice and tidy if I can. So yeah, let's just have a little flick of mascara there. That's absolutely fine. The ring light in here probably isn't doing it justice, but it is quite a nice mascara. It is really quite nice. And it comes off easily as well. It's one that I would say you might want to reapply a couple of times throughout the day if you're in the house, or morning and night you might want to reapply it. But yeah, it's okay, it's fine. So next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to give my eyebrows a little bit of a groom. Just a little, is it Lonnnnng? A Lonnnnng stylo pencil for the eyes. Just give me eyebrows a little brush. Brush your hair, brush your teeth, brush your slugs. That's one of my little mottos. Although I really need to brush my teeth a bit more often. I've got to get my dentist out at some point soon because I've got a lovely broken root canal filling, which will be very painful to temporarily get fixed. Seeing as I can't get to the dentist's, my dentist comes out of the house. Lovely, lovely guy. I've seen him since I was a kiddie wink. I've seen him for a long, long time. Literally since I was about 5 years old or something. But yeah, lovely guy. Friend of the family really, because we've known him for so long. His dentistry skills, however, aren't quite as good as his mannerisms. He's a lovely guy, but yeah, I think he's close to retirement age now, bless him. Anyway, let's get back to the slugs. So, like I say, I do like to, you know, give my eyebrows a little bit of a tidy. So this is just a little eyebrow pencil. I just like to go around the natural shape of my eyebrow and just fill in a few little sparse gaps. Now, eyebrows are not supposed to be twins. As we all know, they're supposed to be like sisters or even like cousins. So don't worry about getting your eyebrows absolutely perfectly identical and symmetrical, because guys, in real life, eyebrows aren't like that. We all know that. I don't like the fake eyebrow look either. I really don't like it at all. And I was reading somewhere that the 90s style eyebrows are coming back. Do you remember the really pencil thin ones when we're all used to overpluck as a teenager? If you're my sort of age, teenager of the 90s. But yeah, apparently they're coming back. But it's not one trend that I think I'll be following. I think I'll give it a bit of a wide berth. I wasn't really much of a fan of it back then, to be honest. So anyway, just filled in a couple of little sparse gaps on my brows. So now what we're going to do is pop a little bit of brow setting gel on top. This just helps hold your brows in place. Not that the wind's going to blow them out the way or anything, but yeah, just helps keep them neat and tidy and feels a little bit more set. So as long as I've got mascara on, the eyebrows looking, well, semi-tidy. They don't look perfect, but they look semi-tidy. I'm happy enough with that, seeing as I haven't got actual face makeup on today. The next thing I would do, truthfully, a little bit of eyeliner. Now I'm just going to use my little mirror here because the other one's a bit too far away and I'll probably end up stabbing myself in my eye. Obviously I've got my glasses on my head, which I scratched a buggery, but I'll tell you about that another time. But anyway, yeah, let's just pop a little bit of eyeliner on the outer corner. So I only go from about 3/4 of the way along towards the outer corner there, and then the same on the opposite eye. Just realised this eyeliner is actually a bit broken. Oh, I'm gutted. There's a little bit of the eyeliner felt pen split away, but that's okay. Then I'm just going to give a little wing, just a really small flick, but not a big one. Because like I say, I'm not putting makeup on today, so I say I'm not putting makeup on. Obviously I'm sat here putting a little bit of makeup on, but I'm not putting, you know, a face full. So yeah, anyway, so that is a little bit of eyeliner. You know, just because I'm doing this on camera, naturally it's going slightly wrong. But yeah, I've got one wing slightly up and one slightly kind of straight. But hey ho, I'm keeping it in. So I would sometimes go down onto the lower lash, but instead of doing that, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to pop the eyeliner there. Revolution Soft palette. I'm just going into the dark colour, which is the black, with an angled liner brush or a brow brush, just call it whatever you like. And I'm just going to go a little bit on to the lower lash line just to join it up a little bit when I get rid of the bit of fluff. Just having a coughing attack and trying to get rid of fluff off my finger. So just go down into the lower lash line a little bit, but literally just the outer corner. I think there's a bit of fluff flew into my mouth, you know. So then just the same on the opposite lash line even. I've just realised that doesn't even look even, does it? But it'll do. I think I'm going to have a slurp of my cold tea. Feel like I'm choking on a bit of fluff. So yeah, I just literally do that just to join it up a little bit, to make us look a bit more alive. Saying that, look a bit more alive, I look more like Morticia bloody Adams, don't I? Right, let's have another slurp of me tea, which is stone cold. Be nice with a nice cube in and a slice of lemon and a bit of honey, but hey ho. So yeah, that's that. I'm now going to curl my eyelashes yet again. I'm literally showing you exactly what I would do in the order I would do it as well. And I'm going to put another little bit of mascara on. Like I say, my eyelashes are ridiculous. They do not stay curled, and yet this mascara is quite a nice one, but it's not very good at curling your lashes. But yeah, it's called What the Fake, by the way. Sorry, just hiccuping. That eye mascara is called What the Fake. What the Fake, obviously a play on words there. So let's have one more little flick of mascara. I'm well aware that because I'm doing this on camera, it's not really turning out quite the same as it would if I wasn't on camera, because I'm talking away. I'm very conscious that obviously my ring light's on, it's bouncing off my eyes and making me visual sight not too good. So yeah, you're probably seeing a multitude of sins here, like ladies and gents, but hey ho, it is what it is. Carry on, just calm down and carry on, Julie. So anyway, what else would I normally do? Lips, obviously lips. Now you're gonna think this might be a bit manky, but do you know my eyebrow pencil? I use it to line my lips as well, ladies and gents. Can't get into the habit of saying ladies and gents, but I'll just say lovelies. Lovelies, I am going to use this to also line my lips. Now some people would say, why don't you just do that with a dark lipstick? But I do it with anything, because it's only my eyebrows and my lips. They're absolutely fine and they're clean. So just the natural lining of the lips. Obviously it's going to look a little bit dark. It's going to look a little bit brown, but that's okay, because I blot it down. So just the cupid's bow there at the top, coming down into it. We've all got different shaped lips, so just go with the natural line of your lip. Can't really talk when I'm doing this, it's quite a challenge. There. Now I just kind of rub it into my lips. I know this probably seems and looks quite weird, but I'm just being honest. Then I blot it in with my finger. Just dabbing my finger. Perfect. Lipstick, Luna by Luna. This is just a nice daytime lipstick for me. It's not too in your face. However, I do wear my bright red quite a lot. As you know, the red is like my signature colour. I absolutely love it. And I do wear it a lot. I had it on all day yesterday actually. But I did have a little bit more makeup on yesterday, so. But this is a really nice, soft springtime colour. I really, really do like it. I'm just not used to such a mild coloured lipstick. I'm used to something that's so much more in your face. Literally, this is one of my favourites by Kiko. Look at the colour of that. It's like flame orange red. It's more orange than anything else, but I absolutely love it. One of my absolute favourites. So what else would I do? Sometimes I would put a little bit of contour in. This is the Tarte Park Ave Princess palette and just a little Real Techniques 200 brush. As you can see, I'm doing really well. I've panned 3 of them almost. So I'm just going to go in for a different colour. All I'm going to do here is define my cheekbone. That's literally it. So you can see where the natural line is on my cheekbone. Some people might think sometimes I look like I've got a dirty face, but it's not. It's my cheekbones, because as you've seen, I've got no makeup on. This is how my face looks. So I just kind of pat into that area a little bit, just to further define the cheekbone a little bit, to give a little bit of bronzed effect as well. That probably really doesn't look great on camera, but I can promise you in real light it doesn't look too bad at all. But on camera, yeah, probably looks a bit daft. And I've just noticed a bit of manky eyeliner that has worked its way down somehow. Typical while I'm on camera. The other one's probably done the same. Anyway, yeah, these things happen, ladies. We'll just deal with them. Ugh, somehow I've got mascara all over my nose. Seriously, got mascara all over my nose now as well. How on earth? Honestly, Julie, today is not your day. But it's a good one for the blooper show, isn't it? So anyway, I just work a tiny bit of that into my kind of cheekbone area, then the lighter one into the jaw area. Just a teeny weeny bit, just for a little bit of contrast. And that's it. That is literally it. I have pretty much showed you everything that I do for a very quick daytime skincare makeup look. I've obviously hardly got any makeup on, guys, as you can tell, and my hair is like piled on the top of my head like Looby Loo. Seriously, I look a bit of a mess. But yeah, just thought I would share that with you. And now I'm going to go back downstairs and get back to watching James Bond. If anyone's got Amazon Prime, I noticed a couple of days ago all the James Bond films are on Amazon Prime at the moment, including the newest one, No Time to Die. I did rent it last year though, so I have seen it quite a few times, but I love it. I love all the Bond films. And as far as Bond goes, my favourite James Bond, Daniel Craig, 100%. Might sound a little bit cliche because he's the most recent one and the newest, but I've been watching Bond films all my life. I love most of them. A few of them are a little bit boring, but Daniel Craig is the best Bond ever. Let me know your favourite James Bond. That's something else that I did want to kind of touch on and yeah, just mention. But also yesterday when I did my giveaway video, I mentioned about my knickers from Next. I've got them on today, ladies. They're very, very comfortable. Decent pair of belly warmers, so they are. My granny panties, size 16. They're not as big as you think when you put them on as well. Because if I wore slightly more low-rise knickers, I would have a muffin top. And nobody likes a muffin top. What does a muffin top look like? Absolutely hideous. Like seriously, when I see myself in the mirror sometimes and my knickers are a little bit low, I think, oh my goodness, and I'm like yanking me pants up above the belly button, as you do when you've got a little pop belly on you. So yeah, just thought I would let you know that the knickers are comfortable. Just had to give you a little update first impression on the Next comfy knickers. So yeah, other than that, guys, I think that's about it. I think I've waffled on for long enough. This video is like over half an hour long. Definitely long enough to warrant me saying goodbye. Usually my morning skincare takes us like 10 minutes, 20 minutes including a little bit of makeup. This has took us far too long, but that's because I'm waffling. I'm talking, I'm waffling, and I'm not really concentrating properly. But at least I've showed you vaguely what I do with my skincare. And hopefully if you like to have little bits of tips and advice, not clues. Certainly don't take clues from me. But yeah, if you like to just watch and see what other people use and do, then it's just something slightly interesting to watch. So yeah, I'm going to get going now, guys, because yeah, I've waffled on long enough. But I hope that you're all well, hope you've had a lovely weekend, and stay tuned for my April Beauty Empties next weekend, which is when I fully intend on doing it. It's probably going to be a canny big one, even though I usually just do it seasonally. I decided to do it monthly. I'll get into that with you another time though. Or when I say monthly, it might be bi-monthly. Just see when I've got a bag full of stuff to show you. Just so happens I've got a bag full of stuff to show you, so I thought, right, I'll get that done as soon as I can. But it'll probably be Friday when I get to do that next. Anyway, yeah, enjoy your week, everyone. Have a good one. Hope you've had a great Easter. And I will see you all really, really soon. So take care and bye for now.